Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Haddad. Every Wednesday sharing reflections on psychoanalysis, self-discovery in my books The Secret Box Find the Key and The Secret Box Concave and Convex. You'll find the links in the description. Today I want to talk about my experience moving to Ireland and how it shaped my views on culture, relationships and self-awareness. When you move to a new country, you step into a culture that deserves respect. That means adjusting your behavior, adapting your habits, and choosing how much you want to integrate. Some people stay close to the native tribe, like the Brazilian community. I choose to dive into Irish culture straight away, especially to learn English. Of course, along this journey, I met two fantastic Irish men, both named Robert, who become important parts of my life. Robert 1, a relationship that taught me about limits. Robert was a kind and respectful Irishman who helped me practice English and introduced me to a slower, more patient approach to love or relationship. His respectful pace gave me space to reflect on how relationships can develop with care and intention. I thought our relationship ended due his struggling with alcoholism. I'm grateful for what he taught me. Love is powerful, but it cannot heal someone else's wounds, and healthy boundaries are essential. I'm very happy that Robert is free of drink now. Robert Chu, a lifelong friend. The second Robert is still in my life today. Our boundary is what we call unconditional love, like siblings. He helped me to overcome limiting beliefs, support my growth, and show me that love can be deep and respectful, even without romance. His presence inspired parts of the secret box Find the Key, especially emotional depth and the transformation that some characters go through. What I learned from these two Roberts, I learned that love shows up in different forms. Some to teach us, some to heal us. I also learned that the cultural difference matter. From how quickly relationships develop to how we talk about affection, grief, or sex. And most importantly, when you move into new culture, we have to ask, what do I want to learn here? And what do I want to discover about myself? In The Secret Box, Maria's story isn't my biography, but yes, pieces of me are in the characters, not Maria herself. The book is rooted in real emotions, real people, and the questions I had in the therapy. For example, in Ireland, widows or widowers are often discouraged from dating again. In Brazil, grief tends to be shorter, shaped by spiritualism beliefs that sees death as part of life and people move on. Interestingly, I noticed more prejudice with immigration communities. Brazilians judge Brazilians than from the Irish themselves. Of course, like in any big city, I did encourage some rough behavior in Dublin, but overall, my experience was in Irish people are welcome and far less judgment than expected. Of course, like minorities, they have xenophobic or racist or this kind of difference. But I was truly happy and fortunate to find that it fit in so well, and I met so many incredible Irish people who supported me and my business there, including my books. A special thank you to retired George James O'Connor for generosity for reading my books, and to TD Michael Hillary for his amazing support in launching The Secret Box Find the Key in Killarney. I would also like to express my gratitude to my first Irish business partner, Barry Kane, who helped me to open Ultimate Wellbeing. And of course, heartfelt thanks to all my wonderful clients who have supported Ultimate Wellbeing over the years. To the many fantastic Irish people who embrace me and help me to turn my dreams in reality, I offer my deepest and eternal gratitude. That's why emotion maturity and self-awareness are so important when adapting to a new life. Final thoughts. If you are in new culture or new relationship, take your time. Don't rush. Don't lose yourself. And ask yourself, what branch I'm on? And then what do I really want from this experience? And remember what I always tell my clients. I reflect on myself before I judge anyone else. Next week, I share reflections on new roles on society and independence in relationships, with more insights from the Secret Box series. So don't forget like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated. If this topic resonated to you, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from your thoughts. See you next week, and thanks for watching.